It's the Texas weather discussion video. This is for Thursday, the 7th of March. I'm Donovan Neal. Partly cloudy skies still expected later today with very, very comfortable to conditions. The same thing for tomorrow. And then we deal with the risk of strong to severe storms on Saturday before clearing out on Sunday and dealing with another chance of heavy rain for the early part of next week. So let's check things out here. This is the upper air look across the continental United States. You can see we have that storm system exiting to the northeast. That troughing this zonal flow that's causing a zonal flow here, and temperatures are in the upper 40s to low 50s in most places. And like I said, we'll be very, very comfortable today with highs in the low 70s. It'll feel very good. Around the nation, much of the coldest air is still in the north, and it'll stay there for the remainder of this season, hopefully. Across the watch warning map, we still have freeze warnings in effect for the deep south and in Alabama and Florida and parts of the Carolinas and Mississippi, and go up north where they still have some winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings in effect for parts of the plains into the Midwest states and to the the Ohio Valley. But down here in North Texas, we remain quiet. On the convective outlook, still in a nice stable air mass. No organized severe weather is expected, but this is day 2, which is tomorrow. We might see some severe storms for our areas along the Red River and much of central Oklahoma. But again, no organized severe weather is expected down here in North Texas. But this is day 3. This is the day to watch. This is Saturday. And you can see the standard slight risk is basically in the Arklatex region and much of Mississippi and some other parts of the deep south. But down here in the North Texas region, we have a marginal risk of severe storms in effect I'd say, for areas around from a line of from a line around Weatherford to around Palo Pinto and points to the east. It does include the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And then go off to the east, that's where we have that slight risk of severe storms. We'll get to specifics here in a second. And on day 4, which is the next day, Sunday, with that risk shifts to the east as the storm system lifts more to the southeast. Average precipitation for the next 7 days. Heaviest rainfall remains in the deep south, and down here we still could pick up around 2.5 inches of rain, maybe even 3 inches of rain in some spots for parts of North Texas. And again, that's anything that we see Saturday, and that's anything that we see early next week. So let's go on to the model output. This is the O6Z run of the GFS file this afternoon at noon today. You can see we have that trough lifting off to the northeast, and down here it looks pretty dry today. Again, highs in the low 70s, a mix of sun and clouds. Friday, pretty much the same deal. The clouds do begin to thicken with highs in the low 70s as that moisture increases. And this is Saturday morning, actually. This will basically be our prime time where we'll see our chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. 992 millibar low located around the Kansas-Nebraska border, and with that we'll mention the chance of strong to severe storms mainly during the morning hours at this point. The global models have the system coming in earlier. Same goes as the European has the system coming in earlier than previously forecast. So I think the best window for DFW seeing strong to severe storms is clearly around 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. And of course, that's the general broad 12-hour window. As we head into tomorrow, we'll be able to tell you more specifics about timing. And let's take a look at the surface-based caped instabilities around 12 a.m. around 12 Z. You can see Cape around 2100 joules per kilogram around much of north central Texas, and of course that's more than sufficient for some strong to severe storms in place. But the one thing that we won't have is daytime heating. So other than that, we'll have a fair game of all modes of severe weather possible, with the potential for some hail, damaging winds, and maybe a couple of brief tornadoes. But the main window for severe weather will most likely be in the Arklatex region through parts of the deep south, where they have the most daytime heating and the backing of the winds in that area. We'll still, of course, highs will still reach the mid 70s, so we won't turn sharply cold. But Sunday, we do clear house with some rain still in the southern part of the state, and then we still stay dry for the north. And then Sunday, we should be in the low 60s with a mix of sun and clouds. And here's Monday of next week. Confidence is increasing that we'll still stay relatively wet for Monday of next week, and with the rain cold air in place, we probably won't reach the 60s. I'd say the highs will be in the low 50s at this point. And then Tuesday, that 995 millibar, and the new storm system starts to take shape here. And could we see a couple of severe storms from this? Strong severe storms from this? Yes, but I don't anticipate a good severe weather risk with meager instability in place. This will most likely be a heavy rain threat. And of course Wednesday the system lifts off to the north, produces some heavy snow for parts of the plains. And of course, we stay dry with highs in the upper 60s, low 70s. And a week from today, Thursday, the 14th of March, troughing to the north and down here, it looks pretty dry statewide. Let's go out 10 days. This is Sunday, the 17th of March. We can still see we have troughing to the northeast, a little bit of a short wave off to the west, and down here that looks still looks dry. But you can see from the numbers for the next 15 days coming off the European ensemble, of course, the next 3 days will be relatively mild with that cool down, with that cold front on Sunday and potentially Monday as well. I don't Monday as well, and then we still stay dry for those three. We stay dry and warm for those the next following 3 days, and then we most likely stay in the upper with mid 50s to upper 60s as we head into mid to late March. And I know you don't see freezing temperatures for the next 15 days. I'd say I know growers are very interested in this. I'd say if you're growing any type of agriculture, wait until mid-April to start planting, as cold snaps can and do happen in late March and early April. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I have more notes in the blog. Next video here will be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you can, capture local TV stations on the air this afternoon at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Godspeed.